all the news and interviews you know and love. It's the Northwest's #1 racing podcast, the Sean in the Dirt podcast. This is Sean, and you're in the dirt.
Justin Sanders, winner of night 2 of Dirt Cup. Well, you got one here on the prelim night, huh?
About time. I think I went over on second both prelims last year. I think I ran a second prelim the year before, and then just missed the podium last night. So it's finally good to actually get James for once. He's been stealing. I think he's still 4 wins for me now. Finally good to steal one from him. But yeah, we'll take it. Pretty good with the car all mangled up from the heat race. These guys. Yeah,
Clayton was like, "Oh, come on, look at this!" So man, that was crazy.
These guys did it. Honestly, they did a heck of a job getting me back out from the work area. You know, Scott Boguski, Joel Myers, guys from other teams, my team, everybody did a great job. Honestly, they worked really good. I had to get a stud out, had to get a whole front axle changed, a lot of stuff. And they got
that heat race.
In the heat race,
wow.
they got it fixed, and that's what saved our night. So got to thank them again, Demo Mitri and all our sponsors. Especially without him, we wouldn't be here. So.
You know, it's amazing how you guys all battle so fierce on the track, but when that thing goes in the work area, everybody helps out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you never want to, even if you really don't get along with the guy, you don't really want to not beat them on the racetrack. You'd rather beat them on the racetrack than beat them in the work area, you know. So, well, yeah, I think you'll always see teams helping other teams out, and you know, yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah. So you know, when you won the Dirt Cup the year before, where were you at? How are you feeling compared to that year?
You know, honestly, I mean, we're a tick off, just not a lot. Honestly, I feel like we're better now than we were that year. I mean, to be honest, don't get me wrong, I always take that Dirt Cup win, but you know, the stars kind of aligned for me. I got to start up front. They did a pretty big rework. So for the first 20 laps, I was kind of, you know, by myself a little bit, and then just kind of maintained after that. But now I feel like we can pass race cars, we can move around, we can, you know, hit the bottom. I wasn't really good on the bottom 1 and 2, but we can hit multiple lines now, you know. But I feel like the year we won, we actually really couldn't hit those multiple lines. You know, we were kind of one line dependent. So now, I mean, this is like our 3rd engine we've tried, and we changed motors last night. And
so, because you talked to me, sorry to interrupt you, but you talked to me about the motor. You were going to bring down a motor last time we talked, I think, because you changed the motor. Then you were going to get the other motor, bring it down, right? So is this another change then?
Yeah, it's another change. So that motor was only one night from brand new, but you know, somebody else had it, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just something is not tuned.
Okay.
Quite right.
Yeah.
And after I qualified the first night, I was just like, you know, it's not right, and I don't feel like messing with it at Dirt Cup. I'll mess with it when I get home. I'll take it to the chassis dyno. Clayton Snow's got a chassis dyno. We'll take a whole car over there and put the whole car on the chassis dyno and make changes on it from there. But we just this just wasn't the time to do it. So we put our other engine in, and then this one's a really good engine. We did really good with this one, a high limit. So we put this one in and ran it tonight. Honestly, I felt like it ran really good. We just missed it in qualifying a little bit, but you know, honestly, it put us in a spot to, you know, finish where we did.
And it seems like Skagit. This was more of a Skagit Speedway that you probably know, right? It seemed to me like more I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, it was really dirty. The track was really dirty. It was, but it was racy. I mean, thank you. A guy could run the bottom, a guy could run the top. You could there wasn't really a slider line tonight because it was so dirty around the top. But honestly, I mean, I still feel like it's good racing. I mean, when you get a guy even on the bottom, a guy, you know, guy run the top, guy run the bottom, it's pretty even. You know, it's hard to ask for much more than that. And then if somebody slips up either one, you can make a pass.
And so. How did you make that pass on McFadden there? How did that go down?
So honestly, Jason got really rolling on the bottom, really good before that last caution. And McFadden seen him, and I think it got him searching in 1 and 2. And then all of a sudden, like the one restart before, you know, there was a restart, and then we went yellow. I wasn't no good. Then the caution came out. I got a good start on the top, air milled it through 1 and 2, and then Jason I seen him like missing it, and I was here, and I was running the bottom in 3 and 4. So you know, I got to run the top. So I got right here to him, and then when I got to 1 and 2, I just nailed it perfectly and was able to get around him. Like, okay, I need to get back to hit the middle on entry and then get off the bottom. And then James was kind of opposite of me, and I was making a lot of speed because I just think he was searching. He really didn't know where to be. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just don't think he really knew where to be. And you know, that's how it is being a leader. You know, when he beat me at Douglas, I'm leading out front, and I just, you know, you don't know where to be. So sometimes it just, that's how it works.
Love the sportsmanship in sprint car racing, especially with you and Art guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
All right, this is Sean, and you're in the dirt. Tanner Holmes joins you right now. Hey, a podium, huh?
Yeah, no, it feels good, man. I mean, it sucks we haven't won a race this week. I mean, between the speed week and between this, I think that we, been nice to be in victory lane once, but our consistency's been really good, which is what I've, try to practice what you preach, right? Like I talked about just wanting to be consistent, and sure enough, we've been consistent, and now you want more. So that's welcome to being a race car driver.
Well, it looks like unofficially, from Joseph's math, second in points is what he's saying.
Trey?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cool. And I trust him pretty good.
No, I figured Trey's had a really good weekend, and he qualified a little better than us both nights. So I figured, we obviously finished ahead of him, but that qualifying really helped, and he passed a lot of cars as well. So I figured we were probably close, but I figured he probably had the upper hand. So
I think the worst you can start is third.
Yeah, that feels good. I mean, obviously we want to be on the front row tomorrow, but man, I'm just happy. I'm having a lot of fun. Kind of, taking it all in at the same time, but taking it all in, but at the same time feel really focused already on tomorrow. Just want to get some good sleep, get some good rest, and get everything ready to roll tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll see what the weather brings, and we'll see how everything falls down, right?
Definitely, whatever they throw at us, we're going to make the most of it. I think our car's really good at this point, man. We've done just about everything we can do, so just go let it all hang out for 40 laps and give ourselves a shot at the Dirt Cup. That's all you can ask.
Now, watching that race, how did it go in your seat? It looked like you were gaining some spots, and all of a sudden, at the end there, you picked off another one.
I just think our car's really good on restarts, and I think I've been good on restarts. Maybe something in the past that I hadn't embraced as well, and it's easy to get complacent, and it's hard with this backstretch deal, but if you really put yourself in the right spot, you can make up some ground. So basically, wherever anyone went, I just went the opposite and carried really good corner speed, and I felt like just about every restart we got a car or two, and all of a sudden, find yourself from 10th all the way sitting in third, there at the end. I honestly think if that was 5 more laps, I might have a shot at second or going for the win. I wasn't far behind them. Got my wing a little far back, which probably hurt me a tiny bit, but overall we had really good grip and could just, like I said, kind of could just make good speed no matter where we were.
And this was more of a track that we're kind of familiar with, isn't it?
Definitely.
Than last night.
Well, and I think the surface was just better in general. The surface was definitely better tonight. You could race. Obviously, we went 10th to 3rd. I think Trey and a couple guys behind us obviously moved forward too. The inverts are just tough, and I think we ended up in a good spot. I will say both nights where we weren't too deep, but we had a chance to pass. Starting 10th and 11th is perfect. If you can get some good momentum, you can get to 7th, 8th, and then you can work forward, which is what we were able to do.
Yep. All right. Well,
Man,
so
I'm pretty excited. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun tomorrow. Hopefully everyone tunes in and watches. And like I said, obviously we're there to win tomorrow. But cool that we got some Northwest guys up front, and we obviously we're here to defend. I'm from Oregon, but I consider Northwest home, so we're here to defend home turf.
This is I think you forgot, but this is where you got one of your first wins, right?
Yeah, for sure. I kind of forgot is where I won my first 360 race, but yeah.
I remembered interviewing you. I think because it was COVID. It was Thursday Night Thunder, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think I was here.
It was 19 or 20, so it wouldn't
20.
Doesn't have a bad ring. Yeah.
Well, it was 20 because it was Thursday Night Thunder.
Yeah, it wouldn't have a bad ring to win our first 360 race here and also win our first Dirt Cup here. So, but no matter what, like I said, we're just focused on, we got hot laps tomorrow, we got the shuffle, so we're not even thinking about the race yet until we get through that shuffle. Yeah. But overall, just like I said, basically keep doing what we've been doing all weekend.
And Carly, I keep driving by the sign. Carly's the boss, right?
Yeah, Carly, and she's done a great job, and shout out to her, shout out to Matt, shout out to Tazen, those three, and then obviously my family and everyone around me. But those guys, I've really, a little hard on them all, but I preach to them, and Carly's doing a great job too, being a leader for them. Matt has obviously been involved in the sport for a while too, but him and Tazen, being a part of a team and just all of us working together. So for me, I'm just trying to lead them in the right direction, and we're working on having a good mindset, showing up the same each night, and now that we're getting some races under our belt, I think we're really finding our speed and finding where our car's really comfy. So super important, really important stuff.
Sponsors.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to Legacy Builder Supply. We also have Shane DeWald Trucking, JFE, QRC, Lentz Machinery, Sisters Meat and Smokehouse, ABC Powder Coating, Diamond Roofing Company, Epic Custom Lighting, Fast 4 Media, Earth It Environmental, Champion Car Wash, Lender Butsky Engineers, Pit Stop USA, TB Tile. I think I got Orville Tax too. I got Vienendahl Trucking. So I think that's all of them, man. Did a good job. So
right,
thank you. Thanks as always. We'll be talking more tomorrow.
And then the suit must be getting washed. Mom must be taking it to the dry cleaner tomorrow to get the nice red suit washed up for tomorrow.
You won't be able to miss me tomorrow, I promise you.
All right. Hey, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
This is Sean, and you're in the dirt. Joe Myers Jr. joins me right now. Well, that was a good run, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Just a few mistakes I feel like cost us a couple spots there at the end. But, just clean up a couple things and clean up our restarts a little bit. And I don't think we'll have a problem being right up there in the front for tomorrow night, which is the night that matters.
What's it like running with the Willie in this 4-car? Because you haven't done a lot of time with Willie, have you?
We've actually had a decent pass a couple of years ago. I think first 410 Dirt Cup back. Willie did my car, and we worked together back then, so it's good to get working back together. And we have speed, just got to put a full night together.
And you got a couple nights, or you got one night at Willamette, and then last night and tonight, and then you're running another car around back east, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of jumping back and forth, and whatever makes sense with weather, and whatever pays good. You got to do it for a living, so you got to chase the money. So. But yeah, so it's good, and just plug away for tomorrow.
This Dirt Cup is competitive, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's just getting 2 solid nights put together to put yourself in points for the next night.
What was the difference between the track and the 2 nights?
I feel like tonight was just a lot slicker. I feel like there was actually a top and bottom, so you could kind of move around and race. The other night I feel like it was just really bottom dominant. So just see what tomorrow brings.
Kind of the Skagit we kind of know, right?
Yeah, for sure. We're talking about this is the old Skagit that we've raced a few years ago. So yeah, it's going good.
Who would you like to thank?
Willie and Cole enough for giving me the opportunity. Dirt Dudes, Dylan worked his butt off. Just everybody behind the scenes that makes this operation go around. Durst, Jet Fitness, Factory Kane, Willwood, Maxima, just everybody that makes the car go around in circles.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Sean, you're in the dirt. Trey Starks joins us right now as he drops his water bottle. That's the only thing you've done wrong this whole week, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've had, I've never had a smooth Dirt Cup, and that's exactly what we just had the last 2 nights, just smooth. We weren't fantastic either night in the feature. We got some stuff to work on, but we were good enough all the way through both nights to, put us in good position headed into the final night, which is something I have never been at Dirt Cup. So, it's just a great feeling for sure.
So I looked up, and you were 9th, and then I looked up, and you were 6th. How'd you get those 3 spots on that one restart?
Man, it wasn't that we were really that much better than any of the guys in front of us. I feel like I made the correct choices on a couple restarts and in a couple situations where guys got racing pretty hard, and I was able to capitalize on it. So, I felt like we did what we needed to in the beginning, got a couple spots, capitalized there at the end. There were some really fast cars behind us, so I was just we were trying to move forward, but just trying not to get in any trouble. We've gotten ourselves in a lot of positions at Dirt Cup to where we were really fast, but we got ourselves in bad positions, and I told myself that we weren't going to do that this year. So great that it all paid off. We got a fast car. We'll make some adjustments, and we'll be ready to go back at it here tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems like, when we do this Dirt Cup format, the first 2 days, it's so you're not going to be flashy. If you qualify quick, like you have both nights, then you're way back there, and no one really talks about you, but that's what we kind of want as that's what you want.
Yeah, you want to stay under the radar in the prelim nights for sure. You want to be fast early, and then just move your way forward. You can't stay where you are or go backwards. You have to move forward, but you don't really have to light the world on fire. You just got to be fast and be in good position, and that's what we were. So, just a really, really good feeling. Kind of finally came full circle for us for Dirt Cup this year, and I'm just hoping we can finish it off strong. So top should be front row start spot because of the way that the shuffle works there. So that should be a good thing. Yeah, no, it's so nice not having to run heat races or qualifiers tomorrow. We'll have one shot at the pole shuffle, and we can't start off at the front row. So, just a really, really good feeling.
Yep. And let's talk about your sponsors. I know it's a local team and all that, but you should be a national team. I've always said you have as much talent to race with all these guys around the country. But let's hear them.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of people that help us out here. Main thing is J&J Auto Racing. They build us really great race cars. Charlie Fisher Racing Engines. We wouldn't be where we are without those two. That's been the combination that we have been on since 2013, I think. So just a really good package we have. FK Shocks, AL Driveline is a big supporter of ours. We've got their whole CV joint system in that we've been running pretty much since he prototyped it. So, we've got really, really good equipment under us. new lumbar service. TNC Concepts obviously is what gets us to the racetrack, but unfortunately it's also what keeps us away from traveling to a lot of the races that I wish we could go to. But we're just in such a good position right now with the program that Skagit has. It allows us to work, basically 6 days a week and still come and race for great money. So honestly, we've been really good the last couple years. I don't think a lot of people realize that we would not race near as much as we do if it wasn't for having Skagit to race at. It makes it, with the program they have here, and just the whole Northwest too that's building up right now, it makes it to where you basically, if you have a race car, you can't miss races here because the pay is so good. The racetrack has been good for, since Kevin Rudine basically took this place over and rebuilt the 410 program. It's just something that we can't not be a part of, basically. So, but yeah, no, lots of great partners. Most of them are product sponsors, honestly, just to keep this car rolling, keep everything going. I don't know, what did I miss? I didn't miss a whole lot. Melby Fab and Truck Fair. We're thinking of our buddy Dallas here. We're hoping to
see him.
Yeah, we're hoping to see him here tomorrow. He had some family stuff go on in the last couple weeks, so right. But I think we'll see him tomorrow. It'll be good to have him back at the racetrack. He makes a huge difference. It's actually a good thing that we didn't wreck anything this dirt.
People will get this joke. Did you put the wing back this time?
Yeah. We don't want to hit the trailer. We might hit the T-shirt sign though. We're definitely gonna hit the T-shirt sign. That's okay. Oh yeah, there we go.
People will get the joke if they watch the video from Helma.
Yeah. But no,
that was pretty funny, by the way.
That was a good one. Yeah, between getting run over and hitting the wing, that was a good one. But yeah, no, our buddy Dallas. It's a good thing that we didn't wreck anything this dirt cup because I always joke that every time he comes to the racetrack, we crash everything so he can put it back together. There's been countless years and years and years of crashing and Dallas coming to the rescue to put everything back together. So probably knowing that he wasn't here to put all my cars back together is why we kept it in one piece every night. So he's a huge asset to our team, and not having him the past couple weeks has definitely hurt. But we're thinking of him, and we're going to see him tomorrow. And again, just really, really hoping it would be so just sweet to cap it all off with how I know we can. I'm trying to do everything I can to not jinx it. We did everything right, but we got to finish it off tomorrow. So we're looking good, feeling good. We'll see what we got.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow night. And we got to get Grandpa on the podcast, don't we? Sometime.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's probably.
Or we got to just mic him up and have him. We just mic him up on a YouTube channel one day and just have opinions by Grandpa.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, that would be.
Oh man.
That would be colorful to say the least, for sure.
Whenever I want to hear the straight, I go. That's who I go to.
Yeah. Right. No, he's a straight shooter. That's for sure.
If you want to know the real, that's who you go talk to.
He'll tell you how he feels. So.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow night. All right.
Thank you very much.
This is Sean, and you're in the dirt.